if you've been hesitant to make certain moves because you fear that you're going to make mistakes in your business, I want you to check out this video. Because one of the hardest leaps for us to make as business owners is being okay with the fact that we're not going to be perfect. So understand that whether it's you and your business in junk removal, whether it's my business here and helping you guys out, any business owner in general, look at Amazon, look at Walmart, look at any major corporation, any business. All of us make mistakes, right? And we have to be willing to accept that and understand that we're going to make mistakes along the way and none of us are going to be perfect. I myself, I am not perfect. I'm human, just like the rest of you. And we need to be okay with that and not let the fear of mistakes hold us back. Because your customers, while some have higher expectations than others in the way that they are, people know and understand that we make mistakes. It's human. There isn't anyone out there who doesn't, all right? And instead of fearing the mistakes and holding yourself back by not doing certain things out of fear of mistakes, instead understand and be willing to make mistakes, correct them along the way, and accept and acknowledge your mistakes and handle them accordingly. All right? So if we make a mistake on our end, we want to fix it right away, and we also don't want to make the same mistake twice. Okay? And when we address it, we make it very clear, hey, this is how it happened, here's how we're solving it. And it's very rare that someone is unhappy after that. All right? Because they understand and acknowledge, as I mentioned, that we're human, right? There's a human nature to it. People are more drawn to a business who can actually acknowledge that they make mistakes and they're not perfect, because that's the expectation anyway. So for some of you starting off, or just have been doing business for a while, but maybe you haven't done some things because you're afraid of making mistakes, or maybe you haven't delegated some things because you're afraid of mistakes. You need to understand that's a part of the process, and it's also a great way to learn. Failure and mistakes are not as bad as they may seem, because there's a lesson that can be taken out of any mistake or any failure along the way and applied to future areas of business. So stop holding yourself to such a high standard of perfection. Be as good as you can be, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because one mistake is not going to kill you in your business. And it doesn't kill the corporations or any other major companies who make mistakes either. As long as you address them the right way and you make sure that you're not making the same repeated mistakes, you'll be in good shape either way. And your customers will understand that you're human and it happens. So I hope that helps some of you who kind of fear mistakes and making them, because I felt the same way, and sometimes I still do. I hate errors. I hate anything that isn't perfection, because I am a perfectionist. But I had to stop driving myself so crazy with perfectionism, because quite frankly, it's not possible. It's not achievable. What is achievable is us doing our very best and making sure that we don't repeat any mistakes after they've been made. And that is something that you can handle, and you can be willing to put on your plate as a business owner and understand that this is the standard I'm going to hold myself to, because perfection is just quite simply not possible, especially once you get to a certain level of business. So I hope this helps you guys. As always, I appreciate you watching the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe. We talk about all kinds of different topics in relation to business, and especially in junk removal. So if you have a junk removal business, I hope that this content either helps you in the future or has been helpful to you. And I really appreciate you watching. So thanks.